Also, while I've been off, while I've been sick, well, I don't know if you classify hay fever as a sickness, but while I've been under the weather, I've readjusted the settings for the screen capture, so it actually is 1:1 pixels now, whereas previously it was a little bit mushy, it was a little bit smothered. So I don't know the correct term, but you've been lucky to never suffer from hay fever. I don't get it too often because Scotland is really wet and cold most of the time, so we don't normally get the kind of weather to get that. Hang on, let me adjust the volume, I think it's a little bit loud. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, how's the volume for you guys? Is it too loud? It might just be me, I think it's the mixer on my side that's doing that. So, yes, in Scotland it's usually very wet and cold, so we never even have like the warm weather that kind of induces hay fever, but it was quite warm the past week. And when I went out shopping, I guess I started getting it, and it kinda sucked. But I'm feeling better now, like it's mostly out of my system. Raise your voice or lower the game. Right, so it is the game. Hang on. The audio settings might have reset. One moment, please. Right, okay, how is that? That should be better. So while I've been playing this, I've been watching Vinny play it as well, which is kind of funny because I think we're more or less around the same part of the game. I would have probably finished it by now had it not been for the fact that I had like all that shit going on last week. So for people who don't know, I'm pretty sure you guys remember, but we've got me at the top corner there, we've got JonTron in the same room, DJ Bruce over to the top right, sorry, and at the bottom left, Bubbles, Darren Moo, and then at the bottom right we've got D and Mike Yoshi, I think his name is, yeah, Mike Yoshi. Yeah, let's go with that. Yep, it's JonTron. Hang on, let me just put this on the proper screen so I can see it. There we go. Right, what do you want? A horsetail shoot? Ooh, that looks kinda nice. Yeah, sure, take it. I love the layout that I've been using for the last several Miitopia streams, just because I love this character. Well, that kinda sucks. I don't think I'm using JonTron in my party right now, so I'm not gonna buy that. Let's check the arcade. Might get something decent. So how are you doing? How's everyone doing tonight? Like, DJ was over for the weekend, which was kinda cool, and he probably noticed how stuffed up my nose was and how sniffly it was, but I'm feeling a lot better now after he left. Oh, don't think I've seen that item yet. Dynastic soup. I want the fucking horsetail shoot. I've got like 7 tickets. I'm doing pretty good, thanks. I just finished watching someone else stream actually. Did you stream? I didn't actually check you out tonight. I don't know what game you streamed. I was watching someone called Grim Hunter who's been speedrunning Sonic Mania recently, but I think he's sort of stopped speedrunning it because they started patching glitches out. Which is unfortunate because I think for a while he had the world records using like glitches and shit. But the PC version has like most of the major glitches removed. Oh, for fuck's sake. And now I think they're going to be putting those same updates into the console versions. So it's only a matter of time. It's either that or don't update your system, but then you wouldn't be able to like do anything else with your system, so it's damned if you don't, damned if you do kind of thing. Right, okay, let's continue. Yeah, so in the party we've got me as the tank, Moo the demonic angel. Oh, Jontron actually is in the party. And Bubbles. No me gusta. I'm gonna return to Undertale. Oh, that's a pretty good game. I did see you watched, I did watch you stream the first part of that. I don't think I've watched the rest of it though. I need to catch up on your VODs. I do agree with you though, it's a great game, but the community around it is I've heard people say the same thing for a cartoon, I can't remember what it's called. Steven Universe, I think. I've never watched it, but I've heard that the community around that can be kinda shit. Where did everyone go? Well, nothing for it but to keep going. Oh, come on, didn't we do this the last time I played this game? Yeah, the exact same thing happened the last time, god damn it. Right, well I guess I'm gonna have to reassign my party. There you go. That's why I didn't play it when it came out. See, the thing with me was, I didn't bother with the game, but one of my best friends gifted me the game like a month and a half after it came out, so I had no choice but to play it. I didn't stream it though, like it was one of those games I played on my own, but I did love every minute of it. Oh, hang on a quick second. Alright, okay. Just had to... So I've got a can of energy drink here. I usually take one with the streams, and I don't like trying to open a can with the microphone active, because I know that's kind of an obnoxious thing to hear, so yeah. Right, so I guess you two are back in the team for now. So I've been wanting to play more Mario and Rabbids, but being a game I want to do on the stream, I haven't played it for like a week. So I'm looking forward to doing that once I finish this session for tonight. No, excuse me, tonight. Had a bit of a hiccup there while I was trying to say that. So I'll play this for like an hour and a bit. I guess I'll play it till like, yeah. Not the hour coming up, but the hour after, I guess is where I'll stop. It's so gloomy and grim in here. Also, let me know if the picture looks sharper, like the DS picture, because I've changed the settings, so it should look 1:1. Whereas before it was kinda like the pixels weren't quite lining up, so it kinda looked a bit uneven. The castle's scary. Don't worry, I'm here with you. Yeah, look at me, my fucking buff tank. I'll step at the first sign of danger. Thanks, MeleeKirby. Now you see, even though he pokes me in the arse non-stop, I look out for him. You think it looks better? Right, well that's good. See, I'll tell you with it, what it is, the DS capture software, when it's stretched, when the program that captures it is stretched out to maximum, it kind of makes the pixels all uneven. So I had to make some adjustments. I had to resize the window, but on top of that I had to... See, the window by default shows both screens in the one window, but there is an option to separate it into windows. Separate it into two windows. So what I did was separate it into two windows and then resize each window to match the 3DS resolution, and then apply that to OBS, and it seems to work far better. Otherwise the pixels don't look right, it's kind of hard to explain, it doesn't quite... Like if you look at the high quality version on YouTube of one of my previous sessions, you'll know what I mean. Fuck. Been a while since I've seen one of those imps that do that. Oh, hang on a second. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I've been on a big Sonic kick recently thanks to Sonic Mania. Like, I haven't played any games besides that, but I've been watching other people streaming Sonic Mania. And I've been finding myself playing the game a lot, like, to get all the Blue Sphere stuff off stream. I've still to upload that session. Well, it's not really a session, but I'm going to be uploading an extra Sonic Mania video, which is basically the 2 hours of me trying to get Chaos Emeralds number 5, 6 and 7, which took me like 2 hours in of itself, so I originally removed that part on YouTube. So I'm just going to be uploading that as its own thing, just to be like a... just so you guys can see how much I sucked at that. And getting salty and such. Clever imp. I like the face on B there. Oh, it's not. Did I say DJ earlier? Sorry, it's not DJ, it's Angel. Oops. I guess we haven't got DJ yet. Energy Drain. Have I seen that one yet? That might be a new move. Oh, you did correct me? Right, okay. I didn't notice it. I'm sorry. You got any Mario amiibos? Mega Cure. Speaking of amiibos, I don't know if you guys remember me talking about getting Zelda amiibos at half price on Amazon. Huh. But yeah, turns out the person who ordered that still hasn't... Apparently they dispatched them a month ago, but they haven't shown up. And the tracking number they provided does nothing, so I'm a little bit suspicious as to whether or not they actually are sending me the amiibos, or if they're just being like scammers on Amazon. Because I checked their reviews from other people and they're saying they're scams. I'm going to give it a little while longer, like maybe a week or two. Maybe send them a message to ask them what's happening with it. And if it turns out they're trying to fuck with me, I'm just going to go straight to Amazon so that they can deal with it on my behalf. Yeah, you do kind of look similar. Because there's like several Zelda amiibos that were selling at like half price, which kind of seems suspicious to begin with, but I just wanted to see if I could take that chance. There we go. So this was something I wanted to talk about a while back, actually. The Nindies. Did anyone watch the Nintendo Nindies event? And if so, what did you think? I swear to God, every fucking costume that I give Moo just becomes more and more questionable. But there you go. How's the Chromebook holding up? Pretty good. Thanks for installing Crouton for me. Oh, then yucks, there you go. Damn. Oh, we seem to have the worst luck with that. Let's give everyone one of these soups and see what happens. Maybe somebody will really like it. Well, he doesn't seem to like anything. What about you? Nope. Ah well. A hell dog. Nice name. I think the fucking Cerberus dropped that. There you go, have that. You're making Moo look like someone out of some high school animes. Mary Senpai! Alright, he's full. You take that then. Hi Zachary, how are you doing? Oh, nice. Once Chromebook gets Nougat, you'll be able to resize Android windows and do more stuff. Yeah, that's pretty cool, I'm looking forward to that. Let's go this way. So, the Nintendo Nindies event was actually pretty good. They did two things. They did a showcase, which is kind of like a Nintendo Direct, but just with indie games. Like, it was a Nintendo Direct format. They just shown games one after the other. And then the night after that, they did like a Nindies at Night, I think it was called, which is basically they talked to a bunch of like indie developers about their upcoming games. Like they just have like mini interviews with each developer about their game and what's so good about it and whatnot. It's kind of like what the PC Gamer show did back during E3, so it was kind of cool. Except they didn't shove sponsorships in your face like between every few games. Yeah, these are all good games, but now let's talk about AMD and their fucking graphics card and their computer that you can't afford. But yeah, the biggest surprise for me that I was not expecting kinda came out of left field was No More Heroes. Specifically, I think the title is Travis Strikes Again, No More Heroes. Technically not, oh fuck, technically not a third game in the installment. Oops, Saz. MeleeKirby's getting angry with the little moo. No me gusta. Shovel Knight King of Cards is also something I'm really looking forward to. Like, I've been a huge Shovel Knight fan ever since it came out. I ended up rebuying the game on Switch at launch, like the treasure trove, which means I'll be getting. I don't even have to buy the new game. Like I'll be getting that for free now that I've got treasure trove. The thing I really want though is the 3 amiibo pack that they've shown for Shovel Knight, but I'm kind of anxious because the game's not coming out for a while. I'm gonna have to keep my eye out on pre-orders for the amiibos, because I know as soon as those pre-orders go up, people are just gonna jump at the chance to get them. And if I don't get the first batch, it might be next to impossible to getting them. Because I've got the Shovel Knight amiibo, like I didn't even pre-order that. That was kind of easy to get. Like most retailers, in fact even now, most retailers still sell them. But these days it's becoming harder and harder to get like amiibos, it seems. Like a specific amiibo, and I think these will be the ones that are going to be difficult to pick up. Especially since it's like a 3-pack, it's not like they're selling them separate. So it's not like 2 of them will be common and then 1 will be unusually hard to get. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good, thanks. Trying to think of what else they talked about during the Nindies event. Oh yeah, what was that game called? Pocket Rumble? That wasn't there for some reason. Kinda weird, because that game was supposed to be released alongside the Switch or around the same month. But it seems to have gone missing in action for now, and I don't know why, so I don't think it's cancelled or anything. I think they just need more time, but they're certainly taking quite a bit of time to get that game ready. Another big game though, however, that I'm excited for is SteamWorld Dig 2. Like, I fucking love the first SteamWorld Dig, that's like a really good game. In fact, I streamed it several months ago, I think, like late last year, if I recall correctly. There you go. And yeah, I think it's going to be a really good game, the sequel. It's coming out toward the end of this month, so expect that to be happening. Let's save the world! Training time! What is SteamWorld Dig like from my perspective? Well, think 2D Minecraft, but with a single player focus. That's probably not the best way to put it, but basically you dig down further into the earth with your pickaxe, and the aim is to go as deep as you can, but it's not like a roguelike or anything. Like, it has like a single player structure. But you go down, and eventually you'll get to a point where you get an upgrade, and then that upgrade will help you get even further down, and eventually you'll find checkpoints so that you can quickly get back to the surface, sell objects and stuff, and then quickly go back to that checkpoint, and then you can get even deeper. But yeah, the whole game is like exploring, picking up objects to sell so that you can buy upgrades, find power-up upgrades, and then get further down, but it's really well done. It's not really a roguelike, but the underground is like randomly generated. It's a fairly short game, I think it's like 5 to 6 hours, but it's a really good 5 to 6 hours. Oh come on, why don't you like food? Devil's food cake. I swear to God, if you don't like this, I'm gonna slap you. Okay, at least he likes that. Like, who ever heard of a demon that doesn't like devil's food cake? So yeah, those are like my top 3 games from that event I'm looking forward to. Shovel Knight, No More Heroes, and SteamWorld Dig 2. There's some other stuff as well that I'm probably going to get, but I think those are like the top 3 for me. So, let's see, what else happened this week? Not a whole lot, just me being a bit iffy with the hay fever, and that's about it. But yeah, I was going to stream yesterday, but then I just felt like not doing it at the last second, which is probably a good thing, because I definitely feel more up for it tonight as a result. So yeah, sorry I haven't streamed in almost a week. This music though. Open, which I get. Bread vestments? Sure. I am bread. Or more specifically, Hebe bread. You're feeling stiff after carrying suitcases back home from your holiday trip. How was your trip, by the way? I noticed you said you were gone for the weekend. I should probably put these two together, hang on. Oops. Oh, a minute, is that? There we go. So that between every step of the journey, they can at least get some friendship together, I think. It was a nice trip, but the caravan site was crap. Ah, I see. I've never actually been inside the caravan. The Dark Lord's castle is so huge! Can you imagine having to clean this place? Maybe that's why he stole everyone's faces. To make the monsters do all of the cleaning. It's the only logical explanation. It really isn't. Also, he's got fucking sesame seeds on the very top of his hat. It's kind of hard to see, but the top of his hat looks like a fucking burger bun. Right. What's going to happen now? Tev! Oh. Well, there we go, we found one of the last three. And here comes the boss. Tev Demon. My god. What, this one fucking buff demon? For some reason the site had very little physical money, so everything had to be paid by cards. Yuck yuck! Yep, he keeps stabbing me in the arse specifically. Oh, just a second, I'm gonna move something so I can see that better. Right, there we go. Oh fuck. Damn it. God damn it. The mood doesn't seem to care in the slightest though, looking at his face there. It's more of a static caravan. Huh, okay then. I haven't even done proper damage to this thing yet. I'm waiting for my turn so that I can do like a big attack. Let's see. A minute, who's on the field? I mean, there's still a naughty imp. Nah, you know what? Human cannonball. How about a demon cannonball? Or imp cannonball? So yeah, from what I understand, I think the hyper sprinkles disables their ability to do special abilities, but their normal attacks are buffed. I think that's what's going on there. So they're just going to do standard attacks, but they'll be much more stronger than before. There you go, have some more HP sprinkles. I'm going to keep Gamer D from going hyper so they can revive people. Gorging my fear. Nope, I've got nerves of steel. Yes, yes, yes! Yeah, he's got fucking sesame seeds on the top of his hat. Gotta be a little bit more conservative now of those sprinkles. Oh, come on. Yeah, the laser looks cool. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it's good for hitting multiple targets. That said, I'm going to do it one more time to get rid of this imp. Nice. Ah, god damn it. Right, now to focus on Tev. I think their hyper is going to run out shortly. Yep, there we go. Probably best not to make Angel hyper too often because they're good at like healing and I think reviving. Yep, Moo's going to earn the hatred of every entire member of the party at this rate. Sacrifice. Yeah, we haven't seen that one yet. Shit. Did that just say 69? Actually, hang on a second. Do I want to revive him just yet? Because that might... I don't know if reviving him ends up neutralizing his vengeance mode. Oh nice. Sweet Whispers, I forgot he could do that. Come on, beat the shit out of him. Oh, that's not a good attack. Oh nice. Beat the shit out of him with a fucking huge staff. 48. That's okay, I guess. I thought he had like a 60 damage the last time he attacked. Either that or I didn't read it right. Actually, I should probably just bring him back. Yeah. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, when you do Sweet Whispers to an enemy, the defense goes down for several turns. So we should be able to beat it in this one shot. Oh, nice. Once I get my balls back in the party, I can neutralise the quarrel between them. Just a shame we're separated right now. There we go. Top 10 enemy deaths, yeah. You mean when I like died there for sacrificing? Pretty much. In fact, that battle had top 10 enemy deaths and top 10 enemy betrayal. Like the top 10 enemy betrayal was me fucking firing Moo out of a cannon. Right, that's one more to the roster. We've got 2 left. The cat, Tev. You came! Of course, glad you're back to normal. I'll fight by your side. But first I need some kip. Right, well, off you go then. I don't think there's any enemies, so we'll just run forward. Oh yeah, this is the photograph. Want to buy this photo I just took? Like, that in of itself is okay, but the fact that you see D there just looking pissed off looking at them, it kind of paints a different picture. Sure. Pleasure doing business with you. Moo just didn't care at all in that fight. Well, he is an imp. Oh, sorry. I tried to adjust the microphone there and it made a weird sound. Right, okay. See, a picture is worth 1,000 words. Is there such a thing as a picture that's worth 1,000 memes? Oh man, I keep going into the wrong sub-menu. This is where you switch people. There we go. Ooh. Steel claws? Yes. Dishwasher? Yes. Oh, that looks badass. Like, everything up to this point has been silly and adorable, and now it's just like, time to scrape your fucking skin off, motherfucker. There you go. I'm gonna try for this one more time. There we go. The nyuk nyuk has been intensified. Nope, don't need the rusty. Don't need the rusty tank. Teflon Metal Claw. Oh yeah, that's right, that's a Pokemon attack, isn't it? Probably don't want 2 healers on the group, so... There we go. I think we're almost at the point where we can reunite. I just need to get the other party there now. I wonder how everyone is doing. Meanwhile... We can't just hang about. Let's keep going. Like, that's all fucking JonTron can say in this game, it's just... What even brought on that whole fucking JonTron Ek thing? Was it because he kept doing it during Game Grumps or something? Oh, we got to have him on. Oh, that's right, he's got the fucking donut frying pan, I forgot about that. Right, now it's their turn. You know, for being in the Dark Lord's castle, they seem awfully chirpy. The mood is tense after a long journey. Click. Be careful! No, you be careful! I don't know if that actually helped. Did it? Sorry about before. No, it's my fault. The relationship has been deepened. Right, so I'm guessing if I didn't click there, they would have got pissed off with each other. Maybe start a quarrel. Try to think of what other indie games were being talked about. I should have wrote down a list so that I could talk about them. Like the Golf Story game looks kinda neat. I'm not big on golf, but that looks kinda like a fun game. It's got like RPG elements, like the Game Boy Mario Golf game, which I've also not played but heard is really good. Shit. I fucking hate fiends. I think Bubbles can Bubbles revive? I don't remember if she has an attack that revives people. Oh wait, JonTron has... I don't want to waste a life sprinkle so early, but we've only got 3 teammates, so I'm not going to risk that. Yeah, JonTron can revive though because he's the flower. I remember him reviving someone at one point. You've never seen a gold butterfly? Now that you mention it, I've never actually seen that. Like, does it drop more gold, or is it just a cosmetic change? Fuck! God damn it. Laid back. It's been a while since we've seen Mike, like, the first third of the game. Like, that far back. Bubbles is just lying there dead. We did it! And then she's just lying there. Never to come back up again. No me gusta. Yeah, for people wondering why I'm saying no me gusta, I'm not deliberately quoting the meme, but I'm quoting the fact that PBG tried to make that into a meme in their own show in the reboot. Just where fucking Bubbles does that face, like the... I think it's called Me No Gusta, but for some reason she says No Me Gusta. I've never seen a full episode of that Powerpuff Girls reboot, and I don't plan to. But I've seen bits and pieces of it, and even then it's just like too much for me to watch. Like, I can watch some shit. But I refuse to sit down and invest time in a reboot based off an amazing cartoon from the 90s. When it's a betrayal to the vision of the original cartoon, because I can't remember the guy's name. Something, I forgot his name, but the director for the original Powerpuff Girls has no involvement in the reboot. Something McCracken, I think? I can't remember his full name. I think we need some more money. Look, we've still got a bit of money, but I'm starting to spend more and more, so... let's see if we can win some more. Crap. Nah, I'm gonna go to the roulette now. Not taking my chances there either. Oh yeah, that's right, we're in September now, so they're going to start airing episodes of another reboot that's actually really good, which is DuckTales. because they aired the premiere like a month ago, but for some reason there's no new episodes until the end of this month. But I'm going to start watching that on a regular basis once it starts airing. Is there something on me? Sure. There was a thread on your shoulder. It was driving me mad. Thanks. Oh, okay then. Yeah, I'm still earning quite a bit. But on the flip side, I'm spending a lot of money per, like, weapon or armor piece. Nice. Some more chances to fail. Also, South Park Season 21 begins in a couple of weeks. In fact, less than a couple of weeks. I think like a week and a half from now. Despite how bad Season 20 was, I'm looking forward to it. Because I think... I do believe that Matt and Trey now understand what not to do with South Park and go back to the basics. Because I think that show could go on for another 10 seasons and it'd still be just as good as it was now. Now being as in, like... Well, not Season 20 now, but you know what I mean, like... That show's been around for 20 years and it's still really fucking funny. But then the last couple of seasons they started mixing it up by having like a story structure, which was okay. Like, it didn't really get in the way too much. And then I think Season 20 they started jumping the shark a little bit by focusing more on that than the actual like structure that the show has been using up to this point. But yeah, I've talked about this multiple times, so I'm not going to go into it again. But yeah, South Park. I do believe that it's going to be a good season. And then of course we've got The Fractured Butthole coming out very soon, and Phone Destroyer is also coming out on the same day. I think next month, October. So yeah, lots of good things to look forward to. Given that you're close to the Dark Horde, it's starting to get to the point where you'll have to go all out. Yeah, that's true. Nice. You know, I could hold the B button down the whole time, but I kind of like the flow of the game so that I can like chat in between fights and walking and shit. I don't know, it's kind of nice doing it like that. That looks kind of neat. What's in the roulette? Oh. Right, okay, 20% chance, let's do this. So yeah, at the start of the... At the start of the stream I talked about this streamer that I've been watching recently that's been doing speedruns of Sonic Mania. He also played a couple of Sonic fan games because he was asking people what were good Sonic fan games, and a lot of people, myself included, said before the sequel and after the sequel, which as you guys might know are really good fan games. There you go, you level up. So he basically streamed both back to back, and he loved them, so it's pretty good to watch someone else play it that's not myself. I mean, I don't watch myself play it, but you know what I mean. Like, 'cause I played those fan games on at least 3 different occasions, and 2 of them have been streaming games. So it's nice to watch someone else play it for a change and them enjoying it. Sure, you take that. How many tickets do I have left? 4? Right, one more try. I'm just fucking burning through the 3 tickets I just picked up. Nope. I mean, I'm getting experience, so I guess there's that. Hi Sly Chimchar. Thanks for the like. Oh fuck, I didn't mean to start that. Oh well, I'm committed now. Well, guess we're getting nothing then except for experience, but we're not getting any physical shit. Right, no more spending. Holding on to those 2 tickets. So yeah, after he played both of those games, he was getting suggestions for other Sonic fan games or games similar to Sonic fan games or Sonic games. And quite a few people suggested Freedom Planet, and a few other people suggested, what was it called? Spark the Electric Jester. But I decided, you know what? Freedom Planet's a really good game. The new one's coming out soon. So I ended up buying a copy and giving it to him. Because I was like, if I buy you this, stream it. And he did. But I didn't say that to him, but I bought it because I knew he was going to stream it if I bought it from him, because I wanted to watch him play it. And he did, and I'm glad I did. Because Freedom Planet is a fantastic game. I don't know how many people here have played that, but I've streamed it before. And had it not been for Shovel Knight the year it came out, it would have been my indie game of the year. Like, it's that good. Cutscenes are a little bit, like, long-winded and cringy, but you can play the game without those. Like, there's an option to remove the cutscenes if that's not your bread and butter. There you go, have that. But yeah, the Freedom Planet 2 is coming out next year, and I'm looking forward to that. Right, so how close are we to these guys then? Actually, I'm going to go here first, pick up this treasure chest. I'll speed up this one since I don't think this is the correct path. I think this is just to get this chest. Right, maybe the next chest is the actual one that's got like treasure in it. There you go, back into the fray. I'm gonna turn that drying pan into a frying pan. I mean, yeah, you know what I mean. Evil Jontron, yep. Also, because this team doesn't have my character in it, it's mostly just autopilot. The only real part of control is just me using the sprinkles. In your face! You're so cool, Jontron! Wow! So yeah, as a result of me having hay fever, I've also not been uploading videos. Like, I've just not been feeling able to do anything the past couple days, not to mention I haven't been doing any new streams, so I didn't have much content to render. and I didn't feel like looking into the archives for older stuff yet. Not well as feeling like sniffly and all shite. So yeah, if you're wondering why there was no videos over the weekend, that was the reason. That includes today. Achoo! What if Ek is supposed to be Jontron's way of sneezing? Ah! 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 So many treasure chests! The treasure room! We found it! You snooze, you lose. I'll have this, and I'll have that too. Hey! Save some for me. It's all mine! I think I'll just help myself while they're at it. Oh, fucking hell. We don't need MP sweets, god damn it. So, SteamWorld Dig 2 coming out later this month. What else is coming out soon? Super Mario Odyssey is coming out next month, which is kind of hard to believe that it's that soon. Well, the end of next month, but close enough. Oh yeah, Samus Returns is coming out about a week and a half from now, so I'll be getting that, and I'm going to stream that. I've been hearing good things of that game. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a pretty good remake of Metroid 2. Brock! Yep. So what's his face on? Oh god. It's a fucking portrait of the Dark Lord just with Brock's face on it. Not exactly as funny as the Moaning Lisa or Mona Lisa with fucking Timmy's face on it, but it's still kind of amusing. God damn it, Mike. Samus Returns is going to be our first Metroid game. That's a pretty good first game to get then. My first Metroid game was Metroid Prime for the GameCube. And to this day, it's my favourite Metroid game. I got Metroid Fusion after that as my first 2D game, and I do love that as well. A lot of people shit on Metroid Fusion for some reason, but I don't really see a reason to be shitting on that, because I think it's a very solid game. Like, not to say Super Metroid is bad or anything, but people seem to think Fusion is crap because they always compare the two. Like, they always put Super Metroid on this unreachable pedestal, and then they say, oh, Metroid Fusion is not that good by comparison. It's like, fuck comparing. Metroid Fusion is a good game on its own merits. So she keeps getting fucking distracted by that. Yeah, the picture boss is weird. Nice. Anything from 50 above is pretty good. King James Bond, thank you very much for subscribing on YouTube. Hope you're enjoying the content. Shit. Again, I don't have control over these characters since my own character is not here. So all I can do is just micromanage with the sprinkles. That's the only... That and moving them into the save spot are the only means of control I've got right now. But it should be fine. Just as long as I keep paying attention, I should be able to pull through. What does the love song do again? I'm guessing it buffs the party, but I'm not quite sure how. Like, in what way. Not bad. Love song temporarily boosts relationship levels between party members. I guess that makes sense. Starting to run out of reserves here. Oh shit. Not a good time to be doing that. I'm down to 22 HP sprinkles. Yeah, I'm gonna not make him hyper anymore so he can heal people. Probably should have did that sooner. Oh god damn it, Bubbles, why do you keep fucking distracting yourself with that? It's the third time. Nice. Give me them do-ups. Plus that fully heals them as well, so that also benefits. Wait, what did that say? Bubbles isn't getting popular now? The picture is not even that good, yeah. Like, I'm no art expert, but I know what I like, and I don't like that. Oh, fuck. Didn't think I was going to do that many attacks. I'm just going to hope that they heal themselves with bananas. Bananas. Or do that. Right, he's going to heal. Right, she needs healing. In fact, let's not, because I can use the reviving sprinkle. Oh, never mind. I was going to say if she falls, I can use the revive sprinkle to give her full health. Guess that's no longer necessary. Ah, fuck. I hate that attack. Oh, nice. I don't think I've seen that before. Full health. This is going to be awkward because once we rescue Brock, we're going to have fucking 2 chefs on the party. I'm going to have to get a 5th member to replace one of them. Bang. Right in the face. So how many times has she been distracted by that painting now? Like 6, 7, 8 times? It's got to be one of those numbers, right? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, etc. Might as well be 15 plus times. Nice. Yeah, for some reason that rarely works, but it's good to see that it worked that time. Oh, I could change their classes, that's true. It just means that the person that changes will be level 1, which is going to put them at a massive disadvantage. Right, well that's all the sprinkles. Come on, you've got to do better than that. Okay, that's more like it. Yes. Cutting it a little bit close there. Thank you. May I repay you with some jelly donuts? Maybe I'll change Mike then. I kind of want to keep Brock as the chef, for obvious reasons. Jelly donuts! Where am I? I remember the Dark Lord bringing me here. The rest is a blank though. My head is all mixed up. I think I need a nice nap. I hope Brock is alright. Yeah, they'll get lots of experience, but they'll still be lagging behind the team. Let me guess. Right, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the picture for this fight is going to be Bubbles distracted by the painting. I knew it! I fucking knew it! I fucking knew it! Sorry. I knew it was going to be that picture. Like, it happened way too often for it not to be. Right, I think we're about to reunite with the other party now. Let's just put you in there. Oh, for some reason the touchscreen doesn't work with that. I was trying to drag him. I was trying to physically drag him into the room and it wasn't working. I want to visit Bubbles' room. Sure. I suppose it's not good to have 2 chefs in the same room because too many crooks spoil the broth. But shh. Right, we'll put you there then. Oops. There we go. Hey, listen to this. What? So I heard something about Brock lately. Wow, is that true? It seems so. You'd never tell just by looking. Just goes to show, I never would have guessed. Wow, they just rescued Brock and they're already talking shit about him behind his back. But these guys are arseholes. And they fucking overheard them. Because of course they would. Did someone just say my name? Ian Firehammer, thank you very much for subscribing on YouTube. I'm glad you're enjoying the content. At least didn't get upset at them, but he could have. Let's see. Oh yeah, we need to change one member of the team. We're going to change one of the classes. I guess this will give us a chance to look at one of the jobs we didn't pick up to this point. So we've seen all of these. Have we seen Princess yet? I don't remember if we've seen this one. Who's the remaining character that we've got to rescue? And what class were they? Because I actually don't remember who it was. I mean, I guess that would make sense to make him a cat as well. Scientist. I was a scientist at one point. But yeah, we've seen all the other classes. We've seen Thief as well. I think Princess is the only one I've not picked, but I'm not entirely sure. So does anyone remember the other... Like, we've got one face left to rescue, I just don't remember. Is it DJ? Or is it someone else? It might be DJ actually. And I'm pretty sure he wasn't a princess, I think he was a thief, if I recall correctly. Right, well since we've not seen Princess yet, let's go with Princess. Plus it's kind of amusing. Makes the team a little bit more diverse as well. Better than having two cooks, like I said. A luxury frying pan. Yeah, so I think it is Deej that's the last one. That's what I thought. Welcome back, Zachary. Japanese fan. Oh hi Kroggy, how are you doing? Haven't seen you for a while. There, you take that. Hi Cray. That's a pretty mic. Hope it was worth the amount of money I put into that. I've got a feeling that it was. Right, well I guess we can buy things for him since they're really cheap now. Since we're starting from scratch. I think this is the only character I'm changing classes for. Yeah, flip that fan. A luxury drying pan. Perfect. So I finally got some WD-40 for the chair, but I don't know if I've actually sprayed it in the right spot. Because I think it still squeaks a little bit. Cloudy floss. Yeah, for people who don't know, cotton candy has a different name in the UK. We call it candy floss. Weird name, isn't it? So yeah, instead of calling it candy floss, in this game it's called cloudy floss, because you have to kill the cloud enemies to get it. So yeah, if you're wondering why it's called cloudy floss, there you go. It's just cloud mixed with candy floss. Nice. Finally making progress in Miitopia, that's pretty cool. you happen to run into a Sonic Mania Special Edition a single day after you first streamed it. After I first streamed it. Oh yeah, the collector's edition? Yeah, I've got that. I actually had to import it from the US. Because for some reason the collector's edition wasn't available for the Switch in the UK. At least not at launch anyway. So I had to import an American version. But I think like a week after it came out, then the Switch version of the collector's edition started to appear in this country. But it didn't really matter because, oddly enough, by importing something that expensive, I actually ended up saving money. So it kind of worked out. But yeah, the collector's edition is really cool. There's just one little thing about the collector's edition that bugs me. In fact, there's two things that bugs me about it. One of them is no physical copy of the game, which is kind of annoying because you think something that expensive would come with a boxed copy of the game with the cartridge. Ah, here we go. Time to reunite. And the other thing I'm going to get into in just a second. Wait, look! Hey, Bubbles! There we are, the team back at last. I'm so glad you're okay. Chuck, chuck. So we now have everyone except for one face, and I think that's DJ. Let's you go there. Oops. No, you got there. We'll just leave JonTron alone in the middle. Oh, hang on a second, I missed that in the chat. You've been trying to decide if you want to import Mario Odyssey for that Cappy hat. Oh, there's a Cappy hat? I didn't know. That's kind of a cool... That's kind of a cool thing, if that's true. I wasn't aware that they were doing a special edition with a Cappy hat. I know that on the Nintendo UK store, they're selling a bundle where you can buy Mario, not Mario Odyssey, but Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions. You can buy that and you can get a Mario hat and you can get 2 Mario themed amiibos. I think it's Koopa Troopa and Goomba. And altogether it's a pretty decent value because I think you're saving like £10 by doing that. So I'm actually considering cancelling my Amazon pre-order for the game and just buying that bundle instead. Because I don't have those 2 amiibos and I think they're actually going to be used for the Bowser's Minions portion of the game. I saw this and I thought of you. Oh, gimme gimme. What's inside the car? Oh, a fucking grand piano. Wowzy yowzy. Again, how the fuck do you buy a grand piano and lug it into a hotel room and wrap it up and give it to someone? But at least he likes it, he really likes it. Oh, but Angel's having none of that. It's always Gamer D, it's not fair! Poor Angel. It's never fair. God, there's so many people now. I'm just used to it being 4 party members, now there's like over double that, I think. Yeah. What the fuck is that? A Bengal? Looks more like a leopard skin. Either way, there you go. I think that actually kind of works better for the kit class. Yeah, we'll make it more leopard skinny. Leopards are cats, right? Macho vestments. I think I know why it's called macho now, because it's got fucking throbbing muscular veins all over the fucking suit. It looks weird. I mean, what else could those small narrow bulges along the fucking picture of that, along the fucking suit be? I'm not going to spend the money though. I'm going to save up some money then buy some more shit. Right, who to have? You come along. Get you leveled up. Actually, you know what? Before we go up there, let's go through an existing path just so we can grind Mike up a little bit, and then we'll continue. I'm actually going to wrap this up shortly. Like, I'm not going to finish this tonight because I know there's a little bit more of the game to go. But I will use this time here to level him up a little bit. Nyuk nyuk. Oh fuck. I didn't notice Bubbles was evil. There we go. Yeah, the Metro gear is a little bit ugly. I like the tank version though, because yeah, you can see like the weird veiny texture on the tank, but you also get like the macho shirt and legs, which just makes it look a little bit hilarious. Because it just looks like I'm a naked buff person with just a fucking tank body. I'm just going to fast forward this a little bit. I'm only doing this so that I can level up Mike a little bit because he's only level 1. Also, once we get to the end, we can get more sprinkles. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think he's going to level up a few times while we do this. The tank one is definitely the best variant. Yeah, I agree. Of the ones I've seen so far, that seems to be the best. Nice. And more MP sprinkles, nice. Do up. Look at it, like this is the normal dance. But then look at it sped up. Blah, 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 blah. Just fucking put that to Scatman music and then you've got a perfect meme. Not really. But you've got something. Hot shit is what you get when you do that. Oh, they want to... He wants to interact with me? Well, there you go then. What, do you want to poke me in the arse with your spear? MeleeKirby. Oh, that's right, they were in a quarrel earlier. I'm so sorry, I want to be friends again. Me too. Thank you, little Moo. Nah. I actually forgot that they were pissed off at each other for a little bit. Yeah, I'll just leave him there. Jesus Christ, look how many people want stuff. I'm only going to focus on Mike for now. Because we're leveling him up. So there you go, have the lace fan. Moo's just crossing his fingers behind his back, you know he's just going to stab the fork in Mel's arse anyway. Yeah, pretty much. Mel's just a gullible fool though, like he doesn't know any better. That's the reason I've got Bubbles in the team right now, is because Bubbles can break up quarrels in an instant, if she feels like it. Let's clear some of the paths we didn't check actually. So I don't think I'm going to advance any further, I'm just going to finish grinding a little bit and then we'll move on to the next game after that. Right, go up. Hopefully there's something cool up here. Bah? Who turned the lights off? Where did everybody go? Look to the right. Ouch. Right into the tank. The muscular buff tank. Ow! Sorry. Yeah, I don't like that event either. I've seen that quite a few times. Wait, was that? Oh, there's a fight, right, okay. Not really worth going down that path in, is it? Not a whole lot up there. I was hoping for treasure. Royal Wave. Oh, that's cool. Cackle. Well. Poor Mike. Does he still get the experience though? Okay, still gets experience, that's good. Yeah, in some RPG games, if the character faints or dies, by the end of the fight you don't get the experience, which is kind of bullshit. Thankfully in this game that's not the case. I never really understood why games do that. Because technically they are fighting, they're getting the experience, so why did they get 0 experience if they're passed out by the end of the fight? Like, they still did their part. They should be getting the experience for it. But that's just been like a JRPG pet peeve of mine. It's like, what's that? Your character died? Oh, guess you don't get any extra experience. Guess you have to do another fight for that. That's going to be a really long table to have all these characters sitting there. Bubblegum. You take that. Once again, something he doesn't like. Moo's a fucking picky eater. In fact, here you go, have some salty tears. I know he likes that. And the devil's food cake. Yeah, it would be a pain to fight fiends if you couldn't get your experience, that's true. Yeah, chair's still squeaking a little bit. I don't think I sprayed the right part of it. Like, I sprayed the base joint, but I think there's another part of the chair that's making that noise. So I'll have to look at that later. Like, so I don't move on the chair that often, but once in a while I've got to readjust. And when I do, that's when you start hearing it. See, here's something I've noticed. You don't get a lot of money for retreading old ground. You only get more money if you do a new path. So I'm not going to buy any new stuff for now. Maybe stuff for Mike because his stuff is cheap, but I'm not going to end up buying 1900 to 2000 gold worth of stuff for people at this moment. Oh fuck. Didn't mean to do that. I wasn't thinking then, I just pressed A. I want to go up the other path. Like, based on this path layout, I think there's the treasure chest on the opposite end. At least I hope there is. You know, if you come down a previous path, it should automatically highlight the one you've not been to, so you don't have to manually select it. Yeah, game tickets are a serious lifesaver. Nicely dodged. Moves become evil. Sorry, moves become more evil than usual. My god, Bender has become evil. Eviler. Oh yeah, safe spot. There you go. There's evil and there is way too evil. In your case, I don't think there's such a thing as way too evil. Oh, sacrifice. Not exactly a sacrifice, but he did take the hit. Yeah, because normally characters will not get in the way to defend another party member if it means dying. But if you level up enough to get sacrificed, then that overrides that. Which can be helpful, but sometimes it's not. Going for wild shot again. Nice. You felt compelled to add a Luigi to your game? Oh yeah. Oh yeah! I'm looking forward to Superstar Saga, like the remake. Because that's like one of my favourite Mario RPG games. In fact, it might be in my top 3. I'm not sure what would be number 2 in that, unless that is number 2. But my absolute favourite Mario themed RPG is Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door. Like, I don't think any of the games have sort of hit that peak since. And I would love to see Paper Mario return to its roots and maybe outdo that game. But the way things are going right now, I don't think we're going to see that anytime soon. But until then, Mario and Luigi still has potential. Like, they've not gone down the sticker star route, at least. I hope the remix for Popple's theme is good. Yeah, Popple's got a pretty good theme song. I would like to see this being a start of a trend of Nintendo remaking the older Mario and Luigi games in the updated styles. Kind of like what Game Freak does with the Pokemon series. Because while Partners in Time is not my favourite game, in fact it's the least memorable game, I wouldn't object to them remaking it, and then eventually remake Bowser's Inside Story, which might be the best in the series. I mean, they've got the engine, all they have to do is just reprogram, like, recreate the game using the assets, and they could probably do that within a couple years. Oh hey Chod. This is a pretty long fight. I thought we would have been done with this by now. Okay, now we're done. Oh yeah, they're remaking Secret of Mana. I've never played Secret of Mana, but I'm getting, well, fingers crossed, I'm getting the SNES Classic Edition, so I might actually check out that version of the game. Secret of Mana is on that, right? Or is that a different Squaresoft game that I'm thinking of? So I think it has Secret of Mana on there in one of the Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy VI. Did someone break wind? The things these characters say. Oh. Yeah, they do a lot of damage. You know what, let's have a bit of fun. Oh, hyper. Oh, that's a lot of damage, that's good. Yes! Okay, that actually worked out better than I thought. I just love the fucking absolutely utter maniac look in everybody's face there. Maniac? Manic? That's what I meant to say. The look of being a manic, I guess. That's what I was trying to say. I can't words tonight. I can't words. I managed to pre-order a SNES Classic from a UK retail shop called Smith's, which is a toy shop, but they also sell video games and stuff. And like, I think like the day after they announced the SNES Classic is when Smith's opened up for pre-orders on their website. So I pre-ordered one as soon as I found out about it, and up to this point they haven't emailed me back saying that the pre-order got cancelled, so I'm going to take that as that it did go through, but just to be safe I'm probably going to turn up to the store on the day when they open up just to make sure there's not like a bunch of people waiting for one. Because I know that if I don't get it day one, then it's going to be fucking hard to get one afterwards at a reasonable price. I hate the fact that Nintendo are doing this and making it so that it's kind of hard to get them. I think it's kind of bullshit. But whatever. Nintendo's Nintendo and I can't change how they operate. I just wish they didn't operate this way. I was hoping something more substantial was going to happen there. Boxing gloves. I actually prefer the metal claws better. You had one pre-ordered from Walmart when they put them up early, but that didn't help since they cancelled all those orders. Yeah, I heard about that. That kind of sucks. Yeah, for some reason, the US is kind of all over the place with pre-orders because some retailers were opening for pre-orders and then they ended up cancelling them all. And then when they finally did officially open for pre-orders, it was like fucking 3 AM in the morning or something when most people were asleep or didn't even realise was going to happen. So most people who actually were going to get one couldn't because it was opened at such an arbitrary time. Which I think is kind of bullshit also. And then to put salt into the wind, GameStop, I think they're called GameStop and ThinkGeek, ended up creating these stupid tat bundles where they put like a bunch of useless tat on top of it and then inflate the price to an extortionate amount just so that they can sell the SNES Classic at a really high price but just disguise it as, oh, you can get all this other stuff with it. Even though when you add it all together it comes to an extra $80, but hey, you can get all this stuff. Like, I think Nintendo should be stopping fucking retailers from doing that kind of stuff. Like, because I think that's just a really anti-consumer move. Like, it's no better than the scalping, in my opinion. Nintendo's made some questionable choices, yeah. I do love Nintendo, but sometimes they just make you go, what the fuck? Oops. I never got a NES Classic for people wondering. I wasn't able to get one. See, I didn't pre-order a NES Classic because I thought they were going to be easy to find. But then once the first batch had came and went, and then it became more apparent that they were really difficult to find and people were selling them at like £100, £200 on eBay, I was like, well, guess I'm not going to be getting that. Have I streamed Mega Man and Bash yet? I actually haven't. I took a little break from Mega Man, but I'll be getting back to that soon. Still haven't done the Proto Man and Bass modes of Mega Man 10 yet, which I wanted to do before I did that. I'll probably do those at some point this week, or I'll try to. Because I know it's been a few weeks since I last played Mega Man 10. As soon as I figure out when I'm going to do Mega Man and Bass, I'll let you know. I'll try to let you know ahead of time, I'll DM you. There's even a macho version for this. No thanks. Octopus shell? Okay. So I'm guessing the 2500 one is unique to everybody, because for Tev it's the boxing gloves. Meanwhile we've got Leotard. What a Leotard costume. Sparkling mic, that looks pretty. Nothing for Mike though, which kinda sucks because I want to get him better stuff. Maybe the arcade. Ooh, Heart Spear. Is that for... Yes, yeah, Spear is for imps, so... I swear to God, if I fucking get anything but the Heart Spear, I'm gonna be annoyed. Any of those fucking 3 tiny ones, it's the HP banana, because of course it is. Fucking lovely. One more try. Come on. Surely the game can't do this to me twice. Oh no, 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 don't... Okay, good. When I saw that starting to head toward the middle there as it was slowing down, I was like, oh come on, don't fucking stop in there again. Look how many people I've got in my team now. There you go. Now you can do Nyuk Nyuks with more love. Whoop whoop! Everybody seems to like saying whoop whoop, it seems. Yeah. Okay then, let's move on. I think I'll do one more retread, or 2 more retreads. I just want to grind Mike for the next part, which I'll be doing next time. Let's see if there's any paths that I didn't actually check. No, apparently I did all the paths here. Right, well... let me find the one that's like the longest. Yeah, we'll do this one more time. Once again, the only reason I'm retreading old ground is just so I can get Mike up to a somewhat decent level. Otherwise he's just going to die very easily. I mean, even at level 7 he's not doing all that great. Also the move would kill for a Klondike bar. Oh cool. Now we're both in high spirits. $89 plus 24, that's a lot. Like for a regular attack, that's a pretty good amount of damage. This music though. Hang on just a second. One moment. Right, okay. I thought I heard some banging there outside. I wasn't sure what that was, but whatever. Like, I've got my headphones on and I thought I heard something, but I don't know what it actually was, so whatever. It's kind of annoying when you can actually hear stuff over your headphones. Like, they're not noise cancelling, but they are noise isolating, which is almost the same thing. Rusty Tank. Oh, is that actually good? I thought Rusty Tank was like the shit one. Wooden uniform. Also, hi, true video game player. Welcome to the stream. Well. One more, and then I'm gonna stop. Which path had the Fiend on it? Because I think that gives you the most experience. I think it might have been... Oh, hang on a second. Right, so sorry about that, microphone had a bit of a brain fart. Right, so due to my setup, I've got 2 instances of OBS running. and when I use the Stream Deck to turn the microphone on and off, sometimes it will turn it on or turn it off on one, but not do it on the other. So that was one of those cases where it ended up turning it on one instance, but not the one that streams. So that's kind of a nuisance, sorry about that. I didn't realise that it did that there, I should have checked. But yeah, I was saying I had to briefly mute the microphone because I thought I heard a banging outside. Because I have headphones on and yet I could still hear like some sort of noise coming from nearby. But I don't know what was actually making that noise, so I'm choosing not to investigate further. Unless it becomes persistent, in which case maybe I actually should check. It's just something that I noticed I had to briefly stop to check. Anyways. I don't remember which path had the Fiend on it. Like, cause I was looking for the Fiend, because I think, because that does 999 damage, you would think it gives you more experience. Oh, right, never mind then. Because we need more experience for Mike right now. And yes, Mike is a princess, if you didn't realise. He's a beautiful princess, isn't he? The only reason I picked him as a princess right now is because everybody else has their own unique class. And he was previously a chef, but Brock is also a chef. So we don't need two chefs. Right, I think... Yeah, he doesn't want anything. Right, well I think this is a good place to stop, so let us save and quit there. And I think maybe the next session will be the last session, because I think we're getting very close to the end now. So yeah, expect me to finish this next time.